Roman numbers. Introduction. The numerals we use are called Arabic numerals. The Romans have been using different symbols for writing numerals. We find them on the dials of some watches and clocks. Roman symbols. There are 7 basic symbols in Roman system, which are used to represent different numbers. The table shows basic symbols used in Roman system and the corresponding Hindu-Arabic symbols. I represent 1, V represent 5, X represent 10, L represent 50, C represent 100, D represent 500, M represent 1000. All the Roman numerals are formed by combining these basic symbols. The given table shows the different Roman symbols and the corresponding Hindu-Arabic numeral symbols. Roman numeral I represent 1 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Roman numeral II represent 2 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Roman numeral III represent 3 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Roman numeral IV represent 4 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Roman numeral V represent 5 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Roman numeral VI represent 6 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Roman numeral VII represent 7 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Roman numeral VIII represent 8 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Roman numeral IX represent 9 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Roman numeral X represent 10 in Hindu-Arabic numeration. Rules for shaping different Roman numerals. Rule 1 states that the symbols I, X, C and M can be repeated 3 times at any given time, and symbols V, L and D can be used only once. For example, Roman numeral III is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 3. Roman numeral XXX is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is equal to 30. Roman numeral CCC is equal to 100 plus 100 plus 100, which is equal to 300. Roman numeral MM is equal to 1000 plus 1000 plus 1000, which is equal to 3000. An important point about the Roman numeral is that Romans didn't have a 0. Rule 2 states that only the symbols I, X and C are used for both addition and subtraction. Example: Roman numeral XI is equal to 10 plus 1, which is equal to 11. Roman numeral I, X is equal to 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9. Roman numeral Cx is equal to 100 plus 10, which is equal to 110. The Roman numeral xc is equal to 100 minus 10, which is equal to 90. Rule 3 states that symbols I can be added or subtracted from the next two symbols V and X only. V is never subtracted. Symbol X can be added to or subtracted from L and C only. Symbol C can be added to or subtracted from D and M only. For example, the Roman numeral IV is equal to 5 minus 1, which is equal to 4. The Roman numeral IX is equal to 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9. The Roman numeral CX is equal to 100 plus 10, which is equal to 110. The Roman numeral XC is equal to 100 minus 10, which is equal to 90. The Roman numeral XL is equal to 50 minus 10, which is equal to 40. The Roman numeral VI is equal to 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6. An important point to be remembered is C and M cannot be repeated more than thrice, and L, D and V cannot be repeated. Rule 4 for writing Roman numerals is: if a smaller numeral is written after a larger numeral, their values are added. For example, Roman numeral VI can be written as 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6. Roman numeral XV can be written as 10 plus 5, which is equal to 50. Rule 5 for writing Roman numeral is: if a smaller numeral is written before a larger numeral, its value is subtracted from the value of the larger numeral. For example, Roman numeral IV can be written as 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Roman numeral IX can be written as 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Rule 6 for writing Roman numerals is: if a numeral is repeated, it means addition. A Roman numeral can be repeated maximum up to 3 times. For example, Roman numeral II can be written as 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Roman numeral XXX can be written as 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is equal to 30. Rounding of a Roman numeral. Rules for rounding off Roman numeral to the nearest 10. When we round a number to the nearest 10, we use the nearest multiple of 10. For example, round 783 to the nearest 10. Solution: since 783 comes between 780 and 790, since 783 is closer to 780, therefore we round down 783 to 780. An important point about the Roman numeral is that a numeral at the midway point of two numbers is always rounded up. For example, round 545 to the nearest 10. Solution: since 545 comes between 540 and 550, since 545 is exactly halfway between 540 and 550, therefore 545 rounded up to 550. Rules for rounding off to the nearest hundred. To round a number to the nearest hundred, we use the nearest multiple of 100. For example, round 8,758 to the nearest hundred. Solution: since 8,758 comes between 8,700 and 8,800, and it is more closer to 8,800, therefore 8,758 is rounded up to 8,800. Rules for rounding off to the nearest 1,000. To round a number to the nearest 1,000, we use the nearest multiple of 1,000. For example, round 11,400 to the nearest 1,000. Solution: since 11,400 comes between 11,000 and 12,000, it is more closer to 11,000 than 12,000. Therefore, 11,400 is rounded down to 11,000.